Got her pulled out of the water here and having a good look at it. I wasn't around. I missed Jay's call, so I wasn't able to film getting it out of the water, but it's out of the water, so I can film what's here now. So they finished my boat, and they're just pulling another one out here. The old Sunrunner, which has got a single prop on it. Mine's got the dual props. And the first thing I had to look at here is the bellows inside. And the starboard bellows, they look pretty good. And I thought, oh, I'm in good shape. But then I turned around and had a look at my port bellow, and the exhaust bellow was gone. So we are going to have to do something about that. So that's some more money down the tube. Trim tabs here, I'm not sure if they're working. I'm going to have to crawl in and have a look. My deck mounts here, or swim deck mounts, are a little loose. That this is not even attached, so that's why it was wobbly getting on and off on the makeshift trailer here. That's kind of sketchy. It's got tandem wheels on it, but only 2 of them turn. But I was just talking to Jay here, and he did say that the hull is in really good shape on it, which, is, I guess, the number one thing. And I looked inside, I did the old tap tests throughout the boat, and everything's as solid as anything. So if that's any consolation, which it is. But she does look pretty good out of the water. She's a good-looking old boat. I mean, solid as anything. And like I said, it hits the waves really well. But let's go have a good look at the hull here. I'm just kind of walking down here, keeping things as steady as I can. You see what I mean about this old trailer? It's pretty sketchy. Well, when you get the weight of the boat on, the front wheels do hit the ground. But it vibrates like anything over 50 kilometers, which is about, I guess, 30 miles per hour. The old hull's looking pretty good. This is on the port side. We'll swing around and have a look at the starboard side. Starboard side is looking pretty good. You can tell where I've scraped going through the locks there a couple of times. Hit her pretty hard with the fenders, but that's okay. It's better than hitting the hull right on. At least those fenders are there to protect it. But we're looking pretty good. We'll get a shot of the underside, and that's looking pretty good right about there. So all in all, I have to say, I'm pretty happy with her. Now, when they were pulling it out, they said on that trailer, the nose sticks out a little too far and it just pops right up. So you gotta hold her down with the ropes. So it doesn't fly off the trailer. It always goes way up in the air, but whatever. At least it's a good trailer to store it on. The parking lot of the marina here, and oh my goodness, just filled with boats. Once was cars, the boats were in the water. Now it's boats. Boat after boat after boat in this parking lot. Once again, looking at the old marina here. I still say, Dean needs to get, the owner of the marina needs to get the restaurant going down below in the bar. I still say that would be just a hopping place in the summertime to get some live music in there and some good food. Oh my goodness, a feller would make an arm and a leg. I mean, they got all the trawlers together here. You got Jay's boat, 2 other trawlers here. Just doing a scan around here. Like I say, the old parking lot is just getting filled with boats, and more boats. And just having a look here, this is kind of fascinating, this old hydraulic trailer. That'll pull just about anything. I just talked to Carl there, the mechanic, told him about the exhaust bellow. He said that spring work. I'm hoping it's just the exhaust bellow, and that's about it. You might as well do both bellows while you're at it. And I don't know, we're into $1,000 there. That's on the port side. I'm hoping the starboard side is still good. But again, we'll take a walk down by the docks here and just see what's going on. Cook and share once sat, and now it's empty for the winter. In the words of George on Seinfeld, Dave is getting sad. For the docks here at Treasure Island, I mean, it was just filled with boats. And now I think I counted correctly, there are 13 boats left to pull out, and then she will be just right empty. And, I'm just kind of looking down the end here and just thinking, if a fellow could get a slip down here at a reasonable rate, it might just be worth it. I don't know. I don't know what's down the east there in the channel going towards the Thousand Islands. I mean, if it were a nice channel and there were lots to see, I don't know, it might be something to consider, but I'm going to have to do some more research on that. And if the channel going east from Kingston, I think it's east anyway, what's down there and things to see and sights and stuff like that. If you know, let me know in the comment below. And I just love to find out about that. But it would be a nice place for a fella to sit down and sip some coffee or, a glass of wine or something like that, and just kind of look out in the summertime of the boats going down the lake. I certainly wouldn't want one of these slips right in here in the center, because even if you backed in, you were aft first, you'd be still sitting there looking at the back end of somebody's boat. Hey, how are you doing? You want a coffee? Blah, blah, blah. So, you know, certainly not in love with that idea, sitting there looking at the back end of somebody's boat. But out here looking at the St. Lawrence, might not be too bad. Again, my friends, a view of the sad, empty marina here on October 22nd or 23rd. I don't even know what day it is. But yeah, to me, it's a sad time of year. Oh well, spring is coming. I said to somebody, I'd kind of just wish that you could just lay down and after Christmas and go to sleep and wake up in the spring. That would be the boater's pill to take. Again, the spot where the old cooking chair once sat and now she sits empty. Kind of funny, guys. This one guy, I said he's French, but I guess he's, I don't know, from some other country, but he has a sailboat over there. Quite a friendly guy, but interestingly enough, he's still got his paddle board in there. So I don't know what on earth he's going to do with that. Paddle out in the middle of November or something like that. But that's kind of interesting. I really just have to stand here in amazement and look at the beam on this Mary Louise. It's got to be close to 15 feet. Holy smoke. And up there, they got a solar panel. That is quite the boat. So once again, my friends, there she sits, the old Thundercraft, out of the water for the winter. Now, I wanted to get more video, but there's nothing I can do. I mean, they wanted to pull it out, and I get it. I mean, they've got other boats to do, so they can't wait around for me. But that kind of concludes the video on pulling the cooking chair out of the water. So yeah, I'll do more video. Once we get inside, I'll get a step ladder and we'll get inside and have a look through and start pulling the TV and some other stuff. And Carl's, the mechanic, is going to do the inspection. So maybe I can get some footage of that. But all in all, I'm happy. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. Head on over to Cook and Share, watch some recipes, and we'll see you in the next video.